Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Overnight prices a little bit higher, led by wheat up about 4 cents, corn up 2 cents, and beans nearby is unchanged. Some of the deferred contracts are up 6 to 8 cents. Again, some people think that the heavy fund selling that we've seen late last week and early this week might be over, at least for now, and that we're trying to build back a little bit of a base in prices after the harvest and some kind of seasonal type lows. Not a lot of news overnight. The market is watching the domestic cash basis levels. Seems like corn's slipping a little bit as grain is moving from surplus states to deficit states. Bean basis, though, is firming. It would seem like end users may not have bought as much beans from the farmers at the harvest that they need over the next 3 to 6 months. We are seeing globally some of the spreads, at least in wheat, between U.S. prices and European prices narrow up a little bit. And we could see a pickup in U.S. wheat export demand, maybe Jan forward. In corn, we're actually seeing South American values pick up a little bit. And also the same thing there. U.S. might pick up a little bit of corn export business in Jan and the Feb time frame. And in the beans, same thing. Not a lot of beans offered out of South America Jan forward, and that could shift a little bit more demand to the United States than what we were expecting. So we're seeing a little bit of subtle changes in some of the cheaper global corn, wheat, and bean prices, and that might translate into a little bit higher demand for the U.S. We still have a lot of technical resistance over the marketplace. I think some people think that corn might now be in a trading range. Tough to rally without some new bullish export news. Tough to break once the harvest is over and cash prices try to firm. In the beans, demand bulls are trying to say that we're close to a bottom. We do have a technical objective just below the market that some people think we need to fill a gap to get all of the technical longs out of the market that were here since the drought, and then try to bounce higher on this increase in U.S. demand. Wheat markets showing a little bit more strength, and I think that's because expectations that maybe wheat export demand might finally shift to the United States. Weather-wise, South America conditions look okay over the next 2 weeks. For Brazil especially, we'll be watching a little bit of dryness in northern Brazil to see if it comes back. U.S. Midwest should see normal rains, maybe normal to above temperatures, but the southern plains are dry. And elsewhere in the world, kind of watching some dryness in the former Soviet Union. So again, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services or ADM, and hope you have a safe and profitable trading day.
If the Fed does QE3, I think there will be some concerns about Fed independence. And how do you address that? And clearly, the Fed really wants to be perceived as independent and doing the right thing each month.